is why AI will never replace real musicians. Now, a lot of
life. Go. We starting early this year. Come on, hey. I see you lately trying to mind my.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Musiso Matiane, but I am known as Mathine, Matiane the artist, or Matiane the Great there on TikTok. I'm an automatic artist. Been doing this for like, I don't know, man, my entire life. Been at it my entire life, but it's not about that right now. It's about seven. Basically, seven, man. Seven is more than an EP. More than an EP. It's not just any project, any kind of project that I had released in all my entire career as an artist, especially on Audio Mac. Most of my music is available on Audio Mac. So seven. Why seven? People be asking me why seven. Because I'm in March and I released the EP in March. First of all, my father's birthday is on the 7th of March. Girl's birthday is on the 27th of March. There was a time where she was even called Seven at choir because of how she had dressed the day. I was also number 7 on the list. So man, like 7 has become has been like a recurring number in my head, you know. The EP has 7 songs, and that EP is fully based on a dream. Comes down from the first song, me dreaming about making a song, because I do get times where I dream about like a song, man, and it's a hit. It's always a hit. Every time I dream about a song, it's always a hit. I won't lie. So I try to imitate that. I try to put that in my music. The first song starts out as a dream, me having to record in the studio, and then my pops comes in, and then now we're having a conversation that I always wanted to have with my pops, you know. And then it moves from the dream to my pops actually waking me up. He wakes me up, and then, you know, there's this noise because I forgot to switch off the radio. And then he comes back home, and then he finds, you know, it's noisy, you know, there's loud music playing, loud music playing, and then, you know, we have this conversation, and then the song ends. But the story does not end. It carries on to way home, because I haven't been home in a while. It's been 4 months. I haven't been home in like 4 months. Second song starts off as me expressing or emphasizing expressing my feelings on how I see things right now, how I feel right now, you know. I just need to find my way home, you know. Haven't been home in a while. Haven't just spoke to my pops, you know. That song is Probably Go Get It. It's like, I love that song, man, because it was a freestyle. That whole EP is actually based on what I can do, what I could do, and what I should do. You know, it's like potential, basically. Yeah, well, Probably Go Get It is like one of my favorites, I won't lie. It's just me freestyling about what I want versus what I have, you know. But like, I'm being grateful of what I have, and I know what I have is gonna get me what I want. It's not that thing of I'm ungrateful of what I have and I'm looking forward to that. No, it starts off with a verse that says, Tuesday morning, I'm just laying on my girl bed. Facts. And I'm not talking about my wife, what I want. I'm talking girlfriend, current, you know, it's just like a play around between the present and the future times. And then the next song is Igolide. Like, if you look at the chronological order of how I put the list, it starts off with Our Fault, Father. You see, I'm talking about like, since now the song is, the concept is based on a dream that I wanna have a conversation with my father with. You know, Our Fault, Our Father. This is me and my pops. I'm talking about me and my father in the street. You know, I'm saying whatever that's happening between me and him, it's our fault. And then now I am saying that since it's our fault, there's only one way to fix things, you know. It's by talking to our father, me and him, talking to our father, you know. This is deep, man, it's deep. Then the fourth song, Ikolite. Yeah. To tell the truth about the song, it was meant to be Mind Mine. The whole EP, in fact, was supposed to be a single, not those whole songs, because those songs I made them after Ikolite. Ikolite was actually the first track that I made, you know, and the original track name was actually Mind Mine, meaning that minding your people out here minding my business instead of minding theirs. You know, they always talking about what I do, they always talking about everything that I do, man. It's always my business instead of them minding their own, you know. Lady trying to mind my mind and my no, it says lady trying to mind my mind in my life, mind my mind in minding my mind for some gold. That's why it's like Ikolite, you know. People trying to mind my life, they mining my mind for some gold. Not the actual physical gold, but like gold, the treasures that I have inside of me. You know, all those things. But anyway, I told you when I dissect. I don't know what I'm doing now. The fifth song, which I recorded it, to be honest, last year, December. Yeah, I recorded that song last year, December, with the plans of releasing it as an album. It was supposed to be one of the songs that I released as an album for Big Horseman Power Season 2. You know, still coming, I'm still cooking it, I'm still planning on how I should do it, but right now I'm still working on the music videos. But anyway, yes, the fifth song is, what's the name of the fifth song? They don't know what they started. Yeah, so the whole concept behind the song is strictly for Big Man Horsepower. It was never supposed to be on 7, but it fits in so perfectly, you know what I'm saying? It fits in so perfectly, so I just decided to just put it there after Ikolite, because in Ikolite it's talking about I don't have to pretend for nobody, because I gotta be me. I'm changing every season, I'm evolving, but I'm still the same person, you know. I'm still the same person. It's just that I'm evolving to life. I'm adapting to the ways of this life. The sixth song is Flaws, Wrongs, Bad Moments. That's track number 6. It was a freestyle. You know, I just put on my headset, still laying on my girl bed. You know, that whole EP, in fact, I did it in like 5 days. You know, except for that song I was talking about, the one I did in December. But that whole EP really like 5 days, 4 in fact, 4 days, because on the 5th day I tried to do something, but I did not release it. You know, there's a couple of tracks I did not release because I strictly wanted to keep the 7th track. Flaws, Wrongs, Bad Moments talks about, like, would you love me still if you saw the real me? Like, if you knew who I am, would you love me still? Big shout outs to everyone that loves me for who I am. Big shout outs to everyone that does not judge me on who I am. You know, there are a lot of people that are fake out here. Even though they see my flaws, my bad moments, they distance themselves, or they just talk behind my back, you know. Big shout outs to you. The 7th song, which is the wake up call, because now remember, the whole concept of 7 is a dream, basically. You know, it starts off as a dream, and then it comes off as the body of how I feel about the dream that I just had. You know, it's a body of how I feel about the dream that I had in the first track. And then in the last track, which is the 7th one, you know you love my raps. You know, after dreaming about all that and how I feel, dog, like, you know what I'm saying? There is no other way to put it, there is no other way to change it. But like, it's a fact. You know, people love the way I rap, people love the way I make music. You know, not everyone, of course, but like, it's just me saying, now I finally see that this was meant to be. You know, all these years of working, all these years of recording, I even lost a couple of things of mine. You know, I even like, you know, took losses, gained a few things. But now I finally see that this was meant to be. It talks about everything that not everything, but like talks about what I went through talks about what I'm going through, talks about what I'm still gonna go through, and then it just comes back to realizing that, okay, since this is a freestyle, I don't have to say much. You know, you love my raps, and your girl love my raps too. You know, I just love how it ends. But I'm gonna fully dedicate my time on the next video where I dissect each and every song, because 7 is not just an EP. 7 is a dream. You know, it's a dream turned into reality. So make sure you catch base and make sure you check it out on Audio Mac under Matiani, not Matiani the Great. Matiani the Great is the name for my TikTok account and my Instagram account, probably my Facebook account. I don't use it much, but like I'm always there. And yeah, just check me out there, man. I'm just trying to be real at this point.
Said, I don't spit no bars, I spit prophecies. I don't spit no bars, I speak prophecies. Call me young prophet, nigga like Moses-ish. Feeling like a Moses-ish. Never said I told him that I'ma separate the way, nigga like Moses did. And I'ma show my girl this, like Moses did. You don't see what I'm trying to do, and you don't see how I'm trying to move, nigga.